We've hit the second best time of year. We are in the spring Sephora sale. It is starting on April 10th for Rouge, which is this Friday, and it is going until April 20th, and VIB and Beauty Insiders are going to be starting on the 14th. So Rouge always gets that first weekend. They get 20% off the whole store. VIB is going to start 4 days later, as well as BI, which is going to be 15% off the store for VIB and 10% off the store if you're a BI member. So don't worry if you don't have an account, it's free to sign up. You can do it at any time, and it's going to automatically save you that 10% during the sale. So you're going to start with your savings, and you can just build your account up from there throughout the year, so that the following year you'll be into either VIB or Rouge. So the makeup today is going to be based on this beautiful model's photo that I saw on Instagram, and as a PSBA of almost 5 years at Sephora, these are products that I have tried, tested, work really beautifully, and are picked out as some of my favorites. So I'm doing this video right before the Sephora savings event, and this video I have a variety of different brands, so this is not just like 1 or 2 brands that I'm like using everything from their gondola and that's all I'm using on my face. I've mixed and matched my brands, so all these brands are going to be found at Sephora, but it's not just me dedicated to 1 or 2 brands. This isn't sponsored in any way, it's just things that I own, that I love. I will list every single one of the products that I used on my Instagram with up close photos as well. Might be a little bit easier that way to type it into the app or the search engine with Sephora and add it to your favorites, or just add it to your shopping list that you're going to come in with on your phone, and that way you won't miss anything that was used as even my base products that are not shown on camera. So I'm going to deem this look prom approved as well. I know prom season's coming up in the next couple months here, and I really think that this is a look that's easy to recreate, or you can bring it to your makeup artist and get them to recreate it, or bring it to me if you're watching in my area and you're going to book with me for prom. This is something that I think would be really beautiful to wear. It has the right amount of glitter, glowy skin, and it's still very fresh looking. So I hope that you're going to get some inspiration from the products that I used, maybe add them to your loves list so you'll be able to shop the sale with them, and I'm sure I will see you in store. So I've done my base already, and I'm just going to call out a couple products that I use that are from Sephora that I really like. One is the Ultraviolet. This is the Australian SPF brand, so this is SPF 50, but I use the Supreme Hydrating Facial Screen, so that is my moisturizer and a primer together. Now today I did put the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream moisturizer underneath as well, so I have 2 kind of bases, but this is a great SPF option. And then for my foundation I have the MAC Studio Fix SPF 15. I do really like the consistency of this one and the coverage, and I find that depending if you make your base more mattifying with a primer, or you're going in like I did today with more of a glowy base, you can really change the finish of this foundation as well, and it gets along with a lot of products, so I'm quite happy with that one. And then I just did a little bit of powdering and my concealer, which is the Huda Beauty one. So I've started with that, and then we're going to jump right into the rest of the complexion. So I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is my bronzing contour cream that I'll use, and we're just going to shape the face just a little bit, get a little bit more of a golden glow. Now I will be going over this with the Hoola bronzer, so this is just like a little bit of a base step just to get a little bit more color. Next, I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. This is like one of my top powder bronzers. I just find the color really works with a lot of skin tones, and it's super easy to blend and to build. for blush, I'm gonna go in with Rosy Beige from Gucci. It's got a really nice, like almost like terracotta color to it. And we're just gonna bronze up the cheek a little bit. So for highlighter today, I chose the Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlight from House Labs. So this one is in the shade Sunstone. It's just a really pretty gold. And I'm just gonna use my Fenty highlighter brush. I really do like the Fenty brushes if you're looking for a couple new ones for your collection with the sale. And we're just gonna brush a little bit of this on the cheekbone, the brow bone. So I just primed my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I don't mind this one. I also really like the Urban Decay Primer Potions and the MAC Paint Pots in like soft ochre and Painterly if I was going to be doing some eye priming. But this one I have open right now and I've been using it for a couple months here and I'm not minding it at all. I find that it does keep the eyeshadow in place. So now we're gonna go in with our eye look. What amazing timing Makeup by Mario had. Coming into the sale, this palette is back, his Ethereal Eyes. This is one of my favorites. You can see it's very a well-loved palette. I might be picking up a second one just as like a backup, but we are gonna be using this today on the eyes for some of it, and then another eyeshadow from Patrick Ta as a topper. But absolutely stunning everyday shades. It's really inspired by the beach and the sea with all the tones. So I'm really excited that that has come back. So it's a great time to grab it during the Sephora sale before it's discontinued again and it goes away for a little while and possibly comes back, possibly never comes back. We don't know with Makeup by Mario, but because of high demand, he does listen to his consumers and they brought it back. So I'm going to use it today just to show you a shade in here that I really fancy. The shade that I really like, as you can see, I think it's the biggest hole in there, is this almost cool tone taupey gray color. I'm going to be putting this across the eye today, and then we're going to use another glitter shadow from Patrick Ta to kind of mimic this photo that I'm going off of. So I'm just going to softly carve out the crease, and then we're going to do a light wash of this across the entire lid today. Really just smoking it out, making sure that it's super blended. And taking the same shade, I'm going to go underneath the lash line and slightly smoke that out. There's a lot of items that I do love from the Patrick Ta collection, but one of my like top 3 items I would say is those Major Dimension duo eyeshadows. So I have 2 of them in my collection so far. I'm gonna keep adding more though as I can, but this one is Always On Your Mind, and it's got those perfect like slate gray taupey shade colors. So I'm gonna be placing this all atop the lid just to mimic the eyeshadow in the photo that we're referencing. And I think for today, I'm gonna take the one that is like that slate gray and we're gonna tap it on top. I'm gonna do my fingertips just because I find application with this really goes on solid with the fingers. You get tons of glitter. I've noticed with the brush sometimes it's a little bit harder to build it up, especially over top of another eyeshadow. So I feel like as a topper, getting the warmth of the finger just to stick it on works perfectly. For the eyeliner with this look, I still want to keep it very light. I was going back and forth between doing a black or doing like a smoky taupey brown. So I'm gonna choose the smoky brown. So this is in the shade Fawn from Lise Watier. Now Lise Watier I believe is online. It might be in a couple Sephora locations, but I know for sure you can buy it online. It is a Canadian brand as well. So I'm just gonna rim the waterline and the lash line with it. And it will just create a little bit of definition, but not go too dark on me. For mascara, I'm going to use the MAC Extend a Play Giga Black. I highly recommend this mascara if you have long lashes that you really want to lengthen and separate. This one gets every single lash and it just looks very natural. It's not too dark of a black, but it's also not going to take you into like the brown natural mascara category. And it's really easy to work with, and I find that it does stay all day and I don't have any crumbling or flaking that happens with this mascara. Other mascaras that I would recommend with the sale would be the Tartelette Tubing Mascara is really great, that I've tried before. Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water. Even the Tower 28 is a really good one as well if you're wanting clean mascaras, or the Ilia. And from the Sephora collection, the Big by Definition, just the original one I've tried, that is in the purple tube. That one is really great too for lengthening and separating lashes. I'm gonna get like close and personal for a second just so you can see the lashes. So natural lashes, not too heavy, but it does hold up the lengthening. It holds a bit of a curl and it just separates them. So in the photo, the model looks like she's wearing like a really nice nudish brown lip liner that is darker than the gloss that she's applied. So for that, I'm going to use the Anywhere Caffeine from Makeup Forever, and we're just going to do quite a strong outline. Looking at this, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of MAC Swirl, maybe just like on the corners, just to deepen it slightly. Now to keep like a high shine but really good hydration on the lips, but still in a nude color, I'm gonna top the lip liner with Blush Dreams, which is the Summer Fridays Dream Lip Oil. I find that their lip oils tend to get overlooked because everybody goes for their butter bombs in the line instead, and now the lip liners that went viral as well for the staining ones. But I really do enjoy their lip oil. I find it super hydrating, high shine gloss, and the colors are really pretty. So I'm just gonna get that on there. Whoa, I gave myself like a lip job here. Not like too much of a border. Yeah. Super soft, not sticky at all, very slippy on the lips, and they give a nice high shine color payoff, but they're not going to make you feel like you have dry, crusty lips by the end of the day. So I highly recommend. If you're looking for a nice lip oil, I would check out the Summer Fridays one. Don't overmiss them in store, especially even with the sale. It's a good time to grab them if you've never tried them before, and see how you adapt with the oil instead of just always doing the lip butter balm. As my final step to lock it all in, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. This is such a refreshing mist, and I really do like that it has Japanese green tea and aloe vera in it, so it does keep everything hydrated and glowy. A couple other setting sprays that I could recommend with the sale would be the One Size setting spray and the aerosol. The mattifying On Till Dawn is a really great setting spray. The Tarte Life Lock is a really great one, and then of course the MAC Fix Plus. Those are ones that I have used in my routine, and I've always had luck with them that they stay on through an entire day. But there are so many setting sprays in Sephora, so definitely have a look online, see what ones are the top rated, and just be cautious of any that maybe are going to give you a matte finish when you're looking for a dewy one, and vice versa. If it's going to give you a dewy finish and you're looking for a matte, just make sure that you look at the gondola and you're picking up the right one for your skin preferred finish or your skin type. So I hope you grab some inspiration from my collection here of some items that you may want to pick up in the sale this year at Sephora. These are products that I truly love, and I have been using them on my regular routine as well as special events and special occasions. but it wouldn't be a look of mine without adding a little bit of glitter into it. So you can totally leave the glitter out and just create more of a matte shaped eye if you prefer. But with the lip combo and everything, I just feel like it gives it a little bit more of that glow. So I hope that I'll see you in my next video. Have fun shopping the Sephora sale, and hopefully I'll see you in store.